All right, so we're broadcasting. Remember, opposite sides are congruent on a parallelogram. This worksheet's properties parallelogram worksheet. So if this is 11, the opposite side is 11 because opposite sides are congruent. Angles that are beside each other, like in number 2. If this one's 60, this one's 180 minus the consecutive angle, which is 60, which is 120 degrees. All right. Number 3, the definition here is opposite angles congruent. So if this is a right angle, this one's a right angle, so this is 90 degrees. Number 4, opposite sides congruent, 11.2. So this is basically just using the definitions that we wrote down in our notes the other day. Number 5, yes, 23. And number 6, it's 4 degrees. Good. Now, 120. Number 7, this starts out the algebra portion. So we set equations. We either set them equal to each other or probably add them up and set them equal to 180 mostly. So here, since these are opposite angles, we would set these equal to each other. And then solve the equation. I always draw a line between equal signs. So you cross the line, change the sign. So 20x equals 80, and then divide. Normally the last step in equations is division. So all we had to do here was solve for x, and we get 4. Now, the next one, I believe, number 8. See if I can zoom this in a little bit. Angles that are beside each other, like these two are, they add up to 180 degrees. So 68x minus 1 plus 22x plus 1 equals 180 degrees. So when I draw the line between the equal sign, if I cross the line, I change the sign. If I don't cross the line, I don't change the sign. X's, I can put those together just by adding them. So that's 90x. And then the minus 1 and the plus 1, they cancel. Well, they add to 0.
Where are you getting 90 from again?
68x plus 22x. Just added those together. And then bring down to 180, and then always the last step in the equations normally is to divide. So divide by 90, x is 2. X will be 2. All right, so what I'll do here is I'll leave 9 and 10 to work on in a few minutes. So on the back, number 11, we would just set those equal to each other. And number 12, we would add those up and set them equal to 180 degrees. 13, we would add these up, set them equal to 180. All right. So if we cross the line, we change the sign. If we don't cross the line, we don't change the sign.
34.
Yes. 34x plus, yep, equals 180. So now it's a two-step equation. Cross the line, change the sign, and then divide. So 34x equals 170. Divide by 34. I don't know, 34, probably 5. That's not the answer, though. The answer, you got to ask the question, what is the measure of angle R? So we need to take 5.
I think it's 4.
That's 5. Angle R, how in the world are we going to find angle R? Well, we have to plug it into one of these. The better one of the two, I'm assuming, would be angle T. And the reason why that is, it's across from each other. And what do you know about angles that are opposite of each other? They're the same. That's correct. So we put a 5 right there and we multiply. So that's 5 plus 100. So this answer is 105 degrees. 105 degrees. So that's basically what you would be doing in this type of problem.
It's 3.5.
What are you talking about? You still trying to?
Yeah, it ain't 5.
It's not 170. That's 170, not 120.
Oh. 2.
Nah, that's a 7. All right. When you said that, I figured it. You thought it was a 2. Okay, number 16. That's a different type. If this angle is 30, this angle here.
30.
Yep. Why?
It's a crossover. So this one.
Yep, it's called alternate interior. That's right. Alternate interior angles are congruent when a set of parallel lines are cut by a transversal. That's what that means. All right. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to give you this page here. Now, what I want you to do, you'll probably want to use a pencil because you're going to have to erase. It says, shade the answers below to discover the corporation whose success is based on the invention of Chester Carlson. Okay, now, you're going to use these properties of parallelograms. Parallelograms have all these properties. Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Both pairs of opposite sides are congruent. Both pairs of opposite angles are congruent. And the diagonals bisect each other. So use these properties to help you solve for this parallelogram and shade all of this answers. You'll find the answers in here and it'll come up with some type of design. So use a pencil, more than likely. You probably. All right, there's 16 problems on this. I haven't gave this to you. I'm getting ready to now. All right? All right.